Xenomorph video that I've done. So check out any of those and you'll see it. But, oh my gosh, these Xenomorph figures are some of my favorite. I mean, I'm really liking the Predator figures, but there's just something about these Xenomorphs that look so good. So good. All right, there is your Chrysalis Alien. Hello! Today on the channel, we're going to be unboxing Chrysalis Alien. This is an Alien versus Predator figure. I am so happy to get this figure. Of course, it's NECA, I forgot to say that. But I've just unboxed Razor Claws from Alien vs. Predator, and it was amazing. And I'm hoping this one is just as amazing as that Razor Claws. This one seems to be even bigger than Razor Claws, so man, I can't wait to get this thing open. I played the Alien vs. Predator arcade machine game all the time, and I think this is the first like boss that you fight is the Chrysalis Alien. So super happy to have this one for the collection. Gotta get this Alien vs. Predator shelf all put together, and aliens fighting predators. That's why I'm getting this stuff. Gotta do it. Alright, that was the front. Here comes the back of the box. There you go. And the first side. There it is. I love that his head can pop out. It's so cool. And the other side with your Alien vs. Predator title there. Looks so good. Just like the video game. And the top of the box. There it is. Yeah, 17 up, 3 plus for the warning on the small parts. Don't eat them. Please don't eat them. Bottom of the box. Barcode Legalese bought this from Amazon from another seller. Got it for just over retail, as you can't find this one like anywhere. So was just happy to get this one. Big time happy. All right, let's set it here. Pull the camera back. Get a little better look so we can look at the front of the box and stuff. I did forget to say that this is the movie deco coloring of this figure. So they also had one that's more in line with the arcade game. That looks more cel shaded, but I wanted it to fit in with all my other Predators, so I wanted this version with this paint job, and I think it looks really nice. Very cool. There's your bottom of the front of the box. Cannot seem to get it into focus. That's probably the best I'm going to get. All right, flipping to the back. There's your NECA logo. My box is a little beat up, but as old as this figure is, it's all right. What year did this come out? All right, so 21. So 2021, this one came out. There is the Chrysalis Alien, looking great. I'm going to leave it right here, and you can read that blurb. Let's do it right there, and then I'll pull down, and you can pause it and read the rest if you want. Right there should be the rest of it, if I can get it there. Let's just leave it like that. Okay, great. And then there is, with his head out, which is so creepy and cool. It's like a snapping turtle looking Xenomorph. Love it. Oh, there's more. There's some more to read. This is all about Razor Claws. And, yeah. Oh, okay. Why is Razor Claws on here? This is not Razor Claws. This is Chrysalis. I don't know. They put Razor Claws on here. Whatever. But hey, we've already unboxed Razor Claws, and there it is. And then I have the Arachnoid Alien as well. I would like to get that one unboxed sooner than later, but I got a lot of Halloween figures I want to unbox in October. So I'm guessing Arachnoid Alien I'll get too. Probably in November. Looking forward to that. Alright, let's throw this over here. Get this camera in a better position with a focus. Grab my X-Acto knife to cut that piece of tape. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toilet shelf tours, everything fun action figure related, and you have not subscribed, hey, what's that on my shelf? Go ahead and do that. You'll get all that action figure goodness in your feed. Plus, if you have a fun comment, that's also greatly appreciated. But what also really helped this channel out a ton is if you get a chance to check out the items I've listed on this video. So it's other action figures and t-shirts. If you follow the link and buy one of those, gotta have one of those. I will get a commission of that, and that will go to help grow this channel immensely. That would be the best way to support the channel right now, is of course like and subscribe and check out those items for sale. All right, with that said, let's get this bad looking sucker out of the box. Oh yeah. Sweet. Yeah, tilt up. That's cool looking. Alright. I'm going to start cutting these ties with my clippers. Just That's 1. 2. 1 across the body here. That's a good place to cut it right there. 3. There's 4 on the head. And 5 on the tail. I think that'll do it. I think that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! We missed one. And I forgot what number we were on. Oh, well. Like 6 or something. I don't know. But we got it. Okay. I'm going to set him like this just for now so I can get this plastic crap out of here. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Throw that over here. Oh, this guy is huge. Oh, he is great. Of course, not as big as the Romulus Scorched Xenomorph. That is the biggest Xenomorph I've ever seen. This one's big too. I'd say he's much bigger than the Razor Claws, which is actually bigger than the big chap. This guy is great. Oh, he's gonna look so good on the shelf. His fingers look a little messed up there. Let's see if we can. It's like he's crossing his fingers, like he's telling a lie, but crossing his fingers about it. All right, maybe that'll be better now. There we go. This guy is cool. All right, let me pull the camera back. We're going to get a little closer look at him and some articulation that he provides. All right, let's check him out. Okay, so how about a focus? Already has his second mouth out. I had a really hard time getting the... Wow, that comes way out. Getting the mouth out on the Razor Claws was like pulling teeth. Yeah, mouth articulation, that's so great. And then the head is supposed to pop out. How does that work? I don't know. Huh. Because it's just so tight on there, I don't know how you're supposed to... It just feels like really... Okay, you just got to kind of push up. And you're seeing the face. No, I can't get the... Oh, there we go! He shot right out of there. That is creepy. I love that. That's kind of the first time you see the whole skull outside of the top where it covers the eyes. I like that. Look at that sucker coming at you. Bite your face off. Oh, that's cool. And then you can retract it. Boop. And there he is. Standard looking alien. Xenomorph. That is really cool. That's one of the only ones I think that I know that do that. I don't even remember it really doing it in the video game, did it? I'd have to... I mean, I played it a million times, but I don't remember seeing his head come out like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to replay it, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Okay, for the head, it looks like... I'm not seeing any articulation there, but you've got a rocker right here. I'd like to get this in better focus. And I love how they do these in this really shiny paint. And it looks wet. I mean, he looks wet and slick and gross. So yeah, you do have a rocker right there. Okay, it's a peg on a rocker. I'm sorry, a ball joint on a rocker. Right in here for the head. Oh, there we go. I knew it could go further down. Look how far down that head can go. That's fantastic. And then all the way up. Great articulation on that neck. Really good. And of course, you can turn side to side. It is a ball joint. Nice. You got a peg on a rocker there for the shoulder. You've got these double joints for the elbow. What it is, it's a peg on a rocker and a peg on a rocker. It'll get you way over here. And you can also spin on those pegs as well. The hands are all up and down. Of course, they can swivel too. You've got a hula hoop right here. It's a ball joint. So your lean back is pretty much standing straight up. But you've got a little lean forward action. A little bit, not a ton. But his head goes down far enough that it's... I don't have to worry about that. You've got a... Okay, this one does not have a ball joint. This is a peg on a rocker going in right here. So, just like the shoulder, you got a peg on a rocker. It does have a sleeve going down in here, so you can swivel it for the thigh movement. It's great. You got double joint here for the knee. One is a peg on a rocker. The other is just a straight pinned joint, so it goes way up. But on the peg one, you can actually swivel it if you need to. Then for the foot, you've got a front-facing peg on a rocker right here. Works great. And he's got toe articulation, just like the Razor Claws. I think they're the only two aliens that I know of that have toe articulation, which is really cool. Kind of feel like they should all have toe. You know what? I'm wrong. I'm looking at my... I said that in the razor claws. What an idiot. No, there's toe articulation on Big Chap. And I believe here is Scorched Xenomorph. Does he? Now, he does not. Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking. So, the original Big Chap does have toe articulation. Not quite as cool as this because he's got these huge claws. I think that's why it just looks so different. But, yeah, a bigger toe articulation, I'll say. More so than other figures. His fingers, I'm going to have to figure out how to get his fingers looking better. But this guy is great. Oh man, is he big? He's cool. I love that the head has all this extra movement, so you can pop the head out, you can pop the mouth out. Great articulation on the neck. This guy is worth the price of admission. He is cool. Hopefully they'll kind of re-release a lot of these, because they're standing up to the test of time, I would say. They're still great looking figures for even coming out in 2021. Trying to get him in a cool pose here without using the tail. I was able to with the razor claws, but this guy's head is so big. There we go. It's going to be a little harder to do. But I got there. That's cool. Alright, so I want to get this in a better position because I want to throw some other Xenomorphs next to him for scale. So let's go like this. Bring the camera down a tad. And, okay, we'll start with razor claws. So I want to throw razor claws right next to them because they're kind of in that same universe, I guess. Yeah, being Alien versus Predator. So, there they both are. I want to get razor claws is so out of focus. There they both are, looking pretty sweet. Guess he's in focus? It's hard to tell. Alright, and then... Yeah, he's not. Oh well. Let's throw this one over here for now, and then I'm going to throw a different one. So here is the original Big Chap. You can see how big he is in comparison. The other two are much bigger than the original Big Chap. So that's pretty cool. This focus is just bad. There it is. Alright, so that's how the Big Chap compares to these two. Let's move him out and throw the big boy in there. The Alien Romulus Scorched Xenomorph is so big. He is a monster. Of course, I just knocked over. I had him in this pose, and I think he's just going to have to sit on his tail. Let's see, that's how I have this guy. Hopefully he'll stay right there. Stay. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Of course, Razor Claws' tail is out of the shot. Go like that. Oh, I forgot to say that the Chrysalis Alien here, Xenomorph, his tail is a bendy wire tail as well. And there is right here a peg so you can swivel. So I forgot to show that off. If you want to see, go ahead and check out this Razor Claw video, and you'll see that in there. I definitely showed it off in there. I've showed it off on every other Xenomorph video that I've done. So check out any of those and you'll see it. But oh my gosh, these Xenomorph figures are some of my favorite. I mean, I'm really liking the Predator figures, but there's just something about these Xenomorphs that look so good. So good. Alright, there is your Chrysalis Alien. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.